I've got this queso fresco for putting on top of these shredded beef flautas. They're really good and pretty easy to make. So that's today's video. I'm going to show you how to make these. First thing to do is put a slice of onion into our boiling water so that we can cook our meat. We have to get our meat cooking because that's going to take the longest, right? Into the water right here. That water. Oh, privietno poznakomica. And to this, I am going to add some stew meat.
Sorry, this is going to lose your appetite.
And I'm going to add salt. Okay, so I got this tomatillo for a quick salsa. I think I'll probably just use about, I think pretty big this time, better than the ones that I got last time. I'll just do that much because I don't have very many avocados. And I'm going to make, it only leaves me with 3. I'll just go ahead and make it. I'll just go ahead and use all of these. And I resaved these bags. I know that I made the one video about the sustainable reusables and stuff like that, but I do use these bags especially to sweat my poblano peppers when I do the chile rellenos. So I save these things for, I also divvy up, like when I buy meat in big quantity, and I divvy it up into the freezer and unless I have enough to can. But yeah, I always save these things. So first thing we gotta do is clean these because they always have sticky stuff. So you always have to clean this off, and I'm just gonna put them in here. I am going to fry these. This is gonna be a quick salsa, but the frying stuff makes it give a better flavor so that way you don't have to use that MSG. So this is the trick to cooking from scratch and making it taste good without a bunch of chemicals in it. So I will peel these off, and I'm gonna get my my pan is heating up. I lied, I just turned it on right now. So hopefully it'll be heated up by the time we get this done. Oh no. And I'm just gonna peel this off, get all this dirt. A lot of times it has like dirt and it just feels sticky. I don't know why these things feel like that. I'll probably save a few of these seeds too. I'll cut it open and try to grow some of these this season. Stick them in the freezer first because I don't know, I heard that the freezing process or the cold temp process helps it think that it went into its dormant stage, so then it can start growing or something like that. I am not a great gardener at all, so have yet to see that. So those are all washed, and we'll move to the stove now. So I have my pan hot, and I'm gonna start putting these on there along with some jalapeno is what I have. And I guess I'll toast the garlic too, why not? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roast 2. These things are pretty big, so I don't know if they're spicy. I haven't checked them yet, but well, they smell like they're going to be okay. But I'll probably just, no, maybe I'll stick both of them in there. I don't know, we'll see. Can't get this one off. I forgot to get some seeds. So I'm just saving this, and I'm going to see if I can get, these seeds are a lot smaller than the tomatoes. It's been a couple years since I tried growing these. When we lived in Maui, it was a lot easier to grow stuff, and then we moved to the high desert, and I found out that I was not a great gardener. So I'm going to try again. It's already almost 4 o'clock. Usually I have dinner done by now. Okay, that is, take some of this stuff off. The espuma, just gonna put it in the lid. So we're back over here. She's in my room checking on the plant. Back over here, I'm gonna start turning these things and making sure that they get a nice, I just want some of this char stuff. Oh, that won't flip. sometimes you just gotta use your hands. I don't know about those. There we go. So a lot more of this foam came off, so I just gotta scrape this out like this, and the more that it cooks, it's gonna keep coming, so you just gotta keep taking it off. Espumita. Okay, back to these ones. I'm just gonna toss them straight into the blender. So here we go. Here's my blender. And we got, oh, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just go ahead and put both of those. I don't think they're gonna be very hot. Anyways, it says a lot of tomatillo, so the toasty stuff will give it a good flavor. You don't have to toast it if you don't want to. So this is pretty full of tomatillo, and so far that's all we have. Oh, we have the garlic and 2 jalapenos. So to that, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little, well, more than a little sliver of onion, because sometimes the raw onion can be a little bit, give it like a bitter taste, or a taste, I don't know if it's bitter, but it gives it a taste that's not always, unless you just cut it on top. If you blend it, it'll be more, I don't know, stronger. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, put that in. Oh, do I have cilantro? Oh dear, push pause. I have this much. I'm thinking I might put more, but we'll work with this first. And put that right in there. Put it. Last time it was dangling off of the lid, so put that in there. And salt. Okay, you can hit pause if you need to. Oh wait, okay, I'm back. Okay, salt. Come on.
That is too much.
Oh no, it's not too much. And, can you see that?
Yep. Perfect.
Probably like half of this.
So satisfying.
Just about that amount.
Sorry that it's blurry. Okay, no, it's not blurry.
I wonder, I'm thinking like, I don't know, I only have this 2 avocados this size. So I want to make sure that this gets creamy enough. And some lime juice. Maybe I'll add some more. Hiya! 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 Oh my god. Ugh. Cut! Cut! Hey you guys, let's not be arguing please all over the place. Hiya! Okay. Okay, so I'm going to save half of this because I want half of this to be cilantro lime. Which one? Probably about half. So to the half that is left over in the blender, I'm going to add my 2 avocados. These are very small avocados and they're the only ones that I have, which is why I have to divide the salsa in half. And I'm going to also be adding this straight to the blender with the juice of 2 limes, as well as a little bit more garlic. It's about going to be like two small garlic cloves. And this one, these are really juicy limes. So I'm just going to juice them up and stick them into the blender. But the meat is not. I'm still waiting on it. It is on high and I will be checking it. It's been about an hour, so it should be done pretty soon, and that's all we're waiting for. Gotta check this. It's been about an hour almost. I wish it was softer. good enough. I'm gonna try to shred it. I am gonna try. So once the meat is cooked, I didn't get this super tender just because I got started late. I had to run, wait till the girls got home from school in order to run to the store real quick. So it's been a long day and I just want this plated up. So I'm going to shred it with this little thing. It's kind of like a food processor. It's got this little pull cord Yankee thing and it works pretty good. So I'm just going to shred this up. You see how it's getting pretty nice and shredded in there. And then I will start rolling the tacos. So it's looking good. And I added a little bit of the juice from the liquid that was boiled in here just so that it won't dry out. So that's nice and a nice fine shred. Start going ahead and putting the oil into your pot or your pan. We just need a little bit. Again, it's not going to be like a super deep fry. And this is how the ground shredded beef looks. It's nice and smooth and well, shredded. And I'm just gonna roll these up. For the tortillas, I stuck them into the microwave for about 15 seconds just so that they can get nice and pliable and hopefully they won't rip. These tortillas are really dry and I got them on clearance and now I see why. They're giving me a lot of troubles, but I'm just doing the best that I can here and rolling them up. You can make them as skinny as you want or as fat as you want. And then I will go put them into the hot oil. And the thing that you want to remember too about putting them into the oil is you want to put them with the seam side down so that they don't unroll everywhere. So we're just going to put these all in here and wait about maybe like 3 minutes and then you can start flipping them. And again, the more toastier, these ones look pretty toasty, but the toasted that they are, then the crunchier they will be. And if you keep them lighter, then the tortilla is going to be more, you're going to have to rip it more with your teeth. So nice and crunchy is the way to go. And then I'm just draining off a little bit of the oil before I put it on the plate. And I'll put 4 to a plate and we'll get the salsa to put on top. Once all of the flautas are done, we're just going to pour over them the salsa that we made. This is the creamy, look at how creamy it is, the creamy avocado, lime, cilantro salsa. Just over the top of these. I love having a smoother salsa, like a more liquidy salsa on top of these, on top of the flautas. And I know they look a little bit burnt, but they're extra crispy that way. And then I'm going to top it off with the queso fresco. If I can get the package open. Got it open. So just crumble this up and you can use any kind of cheese. I just went ahead and got this kind of cheese. It's been a while since I got it. It's a little bit more expensive, but every now and again you got to treat yourself. So I figured I would put these on for tonight and that's it. They are done. They taste really good. So if you guys like this video, please don't forget to give a thumbs up, comment down below, and thank you so much for watching the video.